We're watching now a replay of the view from inside the Harmony node as the STS-122 crew members arrive on board the International Space Station at 12:40 Central Time this afternoon, led by Commander Steve Frick, followed by Leopold Aarts, who will take over on board for Dan Tani. Behind him, his fellow ESA astronaut Hans Schlegel.
Hans, move. Look at our Hubble station now.
Coming in now and carrying the camera, mission specialist Leland Melvin. Embracing Station Commander Peggy Whitson on her birthday, today her 48th birthday. She's joked that she's received the visitors and a new module as a present. Whitson now greeting shuttle pilot Alan Poindexter.
Jax, what a China shop, man. Lord, see that? Awesome. Yuri.
Following behind Poindexter, mission specialist Stan Love.
Wow, what a great Stan. Welcome aboard. Finally made it. Yeah. Rex. Dr. Walheim.
And the final member of the shuttle crew, Rex Walheim.
Here you can see some of the STS-122 crew members as they are beginning work on preparing for the day's spacewalk. To make preparations for the EVA, a number of folks will be supporting this activity, including Alan Poindexter, the pilot of the shuttle crew, who will be serving as the IV or intravehicular officer throughout the EVA. Hans Schlegel, the European Space Agency astronaut, will be joining him for that task. Whitson now installing one of the tool belts. A number of tools and equipment that will be needed for today's 6.5-hour EVA. This is a video as the two spacewalkers, Stan Love and Rex Walheim, continuing with installation of a power data grapple fixture, shown here in the center of your view.
5.7 turns. Okay, you can stop at 20.
Hey, copy. Stop. Motion stopped.
Okay. That's enough forward.
A shot of astronaut Stan Love at the end of the robotic arm,
7 meters more.
handing off one of the debris shields that they have removed now from the Columbus module. This is the second of two that they've had to remove for the activities today.
Off the controllers.
The space station's robotic arm has a grip on the payload data grapple fixture, which Walheim and Love installed in the early part of today's spacewalk.
All right, Alpha in Houston has landed for Columbus Sunburst. The propellers and the keel are released. You have a go for Columbus Sunburst.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. We'll pick it up in the robotics procedure.
Columbus is in motion, gents. Thanks. Good. Hooray.
Columbus has started its trip to the New World.
All right.
Atlantis and the International Space Station now beginning to cross over into orbital nighttime above the northern Pacific Ocean, just off the eastern coast of Canada. Mission specialist Leland Melvin, along with Dan Tani and Leo Aarts, are at the controls of Canadarm2 and have begun the move of the Columbus Laboratory module to the pre-install position. Now a good clean view of Columbus module, just a few feet away from being attached to the International Space Station's Harmony node. Columbus now 1 foot away from the ready-to-latch position.
Three-quarters of turn, bolt 1.
Houston and Munich, the European Columbus Laboratory module is now part of the ISS.
Beautiful work.
We see a good A-bolting, and that finished our CBM procedure.
We see the same on the ground, Leo. Nice job to all involved.
All right, Houston and Munich. Hans and I are both together here, ready to ingress the Columbus module, and we have a special thought at this moment for all the people in Europe and in the US who have contributed to the makeup of Columbus, especially to the space agencies, of course, the industry, but also all the citizens who are supporting the space flight. This is a great moment, and Hans and I are very proud to be here and to ingress for the first time the Columbus module. And I want to add that what Leo ended with, we are very proud, and I think it starts a new era. Now the volume of the European Scientific Module, Columbus, and the ISS are connected for many, many years of research in space in cooperation internationally. It's a great moment for us.
Leo and Hans, thanks for those great words, and we're both watching down here in Munich and Houston.
And Alpha Munich on 1. That's Munich. Also, thanks a lot, Leo and Hans, for these very kind words. And that's the great news we've been waiting for. Let me also take this chance to thank you all, ISS and shuttle crew members, and congratulate you for the fantastic job you did yesterday for the Columbus installation. So now, bonne chance and good luck for you for unwrapping of Peggy's present.
Thanks a lot, Peter, and they are listening, and they heard your message, and at this time we are starting to ingress.
The view inside Columbus, 23-foot long module that's 15 feet in diameter to its exteriors, 33 cubic yards of a shirt sleeve environment for the astronauts to work in. This module can hold 16 standard International Space Station racks, some of which the rack slots you can see are filled. And here Dan Tani has removed a panel from one of the deck rack areas.
Okay, Rex visor up, please. Stand by. And stand back on.
A good view of Rex Walheim, now in his 4th spacewalk. He started today's EVA with more than 22 hours of spacewalk time.
Thanks, Rex. Okay. So, all right, Hans. Evade QD by pointing back on the release ring and pulling the QD out. Done. Great job, my friend. Verify that forward white band is not visible. Not visible. Copy you. Houston Atlantis, you gotta go for NTA venting.
Super, thank you.
This is video in the payload bay of Space Shuttle Atlantis as Rex Walheim, at the end of the robotic arm, removing the nitrogen tank assembly from its stowed position on the integrated cargo carrier. Astronaut Leland Melvin at the operating that robotic arm, being assisted by mission specialist Stan Love. The two will then begin to maneuver Walheim in position to meet Hans Schlegel at the Port 1 truss on the International Space Station to replace the nitrogen tank assembly there.
Okay, Stan, we're at stop motion. Stand by 1.
Hey, Rex, I know you know this. I'll read it in caution. Are you start taking the starboard now? It's Port Rex, you're upside down. Port, that's right. Okay, and how's my clearance to the aft end of the nitrogen tank? Hey, Rex, you're well clear. Okay, thanks.
As you can see, the tank now removed from the Cedar cart. They'll continue to maneuver and put it in position for installation on the P1 truss.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop motion. There's something snagging over there. Now we're okay, good. Now we can continue.
Continue motion?
Yep, continue motion, please.
Okay, continuing.
Straight out. There we go, very nice. Continue. Another 30 centimeters.
Doing 30 centimeters.
Good runway.